All right. Melissa May Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook. And making sure, yes, we're live. Okay, cool. It always takes a second, but it's like it starts. But anyway, okay. Here's another one of those moments where I had this like, you must talk about this right now. Don't even try to put your thoughts together. Don't even try to figure it out. I just want you to open your mouth and I just want you to speak. And it's like, God is like, say it, talk about it right effing now. And I'm like, okay, I hate when you give me these topics that I have to just go against the grain and everything, but I've been trusting my voice. I've been trusting what's coming through, and I'm trusting when God puts something on my heart. And the thing that came to me today, because I was in a group with a bunch of people today, the Full-Time Purpose group, and it was amazing. And I was talking about the power of owning your voice and just speaking with knowledge and wisdom. And then someone was like, but it feels like I'm bragging, or it feels like I'm boastful, and I hate that. And I've seen that so often that people are like, I feel like I'm bragging. And I'm like, how do you feel about me right now? When I say, I'm amazing, I'm here to create my earth, I'm here to create the world that I live in, I make 6 figures a month, I'm going to be making 7 figures a month, I am the GOAT at pre-licensing, I'm incredible at everything that I do. Do you feel yucky when I do that? Like, does it feel gross to you? Like, everyone's like, no, we love hearing to talk about, we love when you do those things. We love when you talk about yourself. And it's like, I get that there is an energy of bragging. And because I asked ChatGPT, I was like, what the fuck does bragging mean? Sorry. What the F does bragging mean? And what the F does boasting mean? And like, there's nothing wrong. And this, oh God, like there's just so much that I need to unpack here. We were programmed and conditioned to weaken ourselves. We were programmed and conditioned to play small. We are God on earth in this form, in this one experience to create our realities. We are so powerful. We are so magnificent. And someone somewhere along the way wanted to take our power for whatever reason. And I don't fully know all those things and I don't really care. All I know is that we need to step back into that power and we need to own that power. We are God's children. We are here on earth to create our realities. We are here on earth to have fun, to have abundance. The earth is our playground. This is our time to be in a body and to experience the human experience. And somewhere along the way, someone took away our power to realize that we are God's on earth to create. Now, some people get really bothered when I say that. I'm not saying like I am God, but I am a child of God. I am one expression of God on this time planet. So are you, so are they, so is everyone else. Every single person on this earth is God in that one form, wanting to create on this earth. And we forget that we have that power. We forget that we were created in God's image. So when I say things like that, I am not saying I am the one ultimate God. I am saying I am a form, I am an expression of God. Like if you think of a disco ball, there's a big whole disco ball, and I'm like one shiny piece of that. Of that, what creates the whole thing of what God is. And when we fully own and step into that power, we get to create our worlds. We get to manifest what it is we want to manifest. We get to have an amazing time. And somewhere along the line, someone took away our power. And so they made us believe that bragging or being boastful is a bad thing. And you're live on My God. How are you? I think you're live. Oh my God. Yes, I'm live. I am so great. But I'm also in this moment of, God wants me to say things that are scary, and I just have to say them. I'm so scared sometimes when he's like, you must talk about, fine, I will talk about it. So anyway, we are here to create. We are created in God's image, and we are supposed to be creating. And someone along the way took away our power and makes us play small, makes us feel afraid to boast or to brag or to do these things. And when I asked ChatGPT, I was like, what is brag? Like, give me the definition of bragging. Give me the definition of boastful. And both of them said speaking with pride about yourself. But then it was like in a way that puts other people down. And I think that is the key thing that people are missing, is that we need to speak with pride about it. I am so proud of what I've done. I am so freaking proud of what I've done. I am so proud of what I'm continuing to do. But the thing is I'm so proud I did it and you can't. My energy is, I'm so proud. Look what I did. Look what you can do too. Let me invite you to do it too. And that's the difference. So when you're coming from a place of, I built a multi-million-dollar business and I'm amazing and I'm epic and I'm so much better than you, then yeah, that's gross. That's yucky. But when you're coming from a place of, look what I've done, look at this evidence of what I can show you. I have gone from working a corporate job, chained to a desk, to living my purpose, to doing what it is that I love to do, to owning my gifts and owning my talents. And from that space, I have created epic impact on the world that is sending out ripples through time and space. And from that, I've been able to build this beautiful life, and you can too. I share my story and what I've done, not to say that I am better than you. I share my story so that you can have your story, so that you can see evidence of what's possible. I want to speak to the power in you. I want to speak to the God creator in you, who is here to create your life, who is here to create your impact, who is here to share your gifts. So when I brag about myself, when I boast about myself, it's not coming from a place of, I did it and you can't. It's coming from a place of, I did it and I want you to do it too. I did it. Here's the evidence that you can too. I did it and I want to cheer you on to do it as well. Right? So that's the difference. You got to let go of this self-deprecating humbleness that you can't speak up about your incredible gifts. If I remained humble about my gifts and ability to teach people the insurance exam, I would have never stepped up to the insurance exam queen. The amount of impact I've had as the insurance exam queen is going to be felt for ages. Because I just shared a post on my page about this woman who came into the insurance world. She started a job at a Medicare agency, but she became their top agent, and her commission checks are changing her family. So not only it has an immediate impact right now on her family, and what is it going to do for her children when they're growing up with a happier mom? What is it going to do for her children when they're growing up in more abundance? That's going to have an impact. I've not only impacted the person who passed the exam, I impacted their children. I impacted their family. I allow people to have better, safer relationships. Because if they're in a job that allows them to be happier, if they're making more money than they ever have before, which you can in the insurance space, you get to show up better for your partner. You get to show up better for your children. You're shifting from worrying about money to creating money. And when you make that shift, it's such a better life for yourself, for your family. Like the things that I've been able to do now that I have made multi-millions within my family has been epic, has been amazing. And I put out my impact, constantly putting out my impact. But if I was humble and not proud of myself and didn't boast that I could help people pass the exam in like 5 hours or less, like I don't exactly say that, probably like a day or two. Like if you were to watch all my videos all day long for the next 2 days, you could pass the exam 100%. Okay. Like if I didn't have the pride to say that, then people wouldn't believe me and they wouldn't get my videos and I wouldn't be making this impact. But I know that I am the effing GOAT. I am the greatest of all time at teaching the insurance exam. And because I own that, and because I speak powerfully about that, and because I've created my business around that, people can get my product and pass the exam and they feel so freaking empowered, and now they're making more money than they've ever made, and it is changing their family's lives, it is changing their life, and that's going to be felt for generations to come. It's going to be felt for generations to come. I am making an impact that is a tidal wave on the planet. We have served thousands, and I think we're probably getting close to 1 million people at this point that I have been able to serve on this planet, helping them get into their insurance career and make a change in what they're doing and allow them to impact their family, and it's changing everything for them. I've even seen some of my very dear friends get into the insurance industry and completely change their lives because now they're able to live a life of freedom. Now they're able to make more money than they've ever made before. And that impact will not just be felt in this generation, but it's going to be felt in multiple generations. And if I stayed humble, that wouldn't happen. If I wasn't proud of myself, that wouldn't happen. If I wasn't willing to speak about my gifts and my talents to be able to help people pass the exam, none of that would happen. So what benefit is there in staying small? What benefit is there in being humble and not proudly talking about what it is that I can do? There's zero benefit other than to keep us staying small, to keep us out of our power. We are so powerful. You are so powerful. I want you to say, I am so powerful. You right now, in your words, in your voice, I am so powerful. I am so powerful. I am so powerful. Take it from me. Trust it in me. Rub shoulders with me right now. I am waking it up in you. I'm activating and awakening you. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am powerful. When we own our power, we impact other people on the planet. And when we can impact other people on the planet in a positive way, it helps everybody. Like, all the people who sit here and complain about politics and they're stripping away these rights and they're hurting these people and they're hurting those people. How is that empowering you or them? How? What is it doing to serve those people when you just sit and complain about what other people are doing? What can you do in your power? Instead of complaining, instead of crying, what can you do in your power to help those people, to help yourself? Like, stop wasting time complaining about other people. Own the fact that you're an incredibly powerful being. Move from that space. Create an incredible impact that will impact not only the people right now, but for generations to come. And that is what I am doing. So I proudly, boastfully, bragfully will state all the amazing things that I have done, because it is a witness. It is a testimony to everyone else that they can do the same freaking thing. Not everyone will, but you can. It is within you. It is within you to own the power that you are God here on earth, a child of God here to create in this time, in this experience, and you're wasting it away by complaining about something else or giving your power away or whatever the heck else you're doing, when you could be owning that, owning the fact that you were here to create your reality, owning the fact that you have gifts and talents and wisdom that you could be sharing with the world if you would open your mouth, if you would put yourself on video, if you would write the words that are pouring out of you. You have amazing power within you. You have incredible gifts within you. Wake up, open them up, share them with the world, allow it to come out, and who cares about if anyone else has anything negative to say about it? I could care less if someone comes on and tells me that I suck or that I wear weird clothes or that I whatever the heck it is. I don't care. I've received negative comments before. I either laugh at them or I delete them and I move on. Like, how is it serving me to give, like I said it the other day, don't give they the time of day. How often do we say, well, if I do this, then they will say, who the F is they? And why are they running your life when you could be the one running your life? You are the only one who is living your life. You are the only one who can tap into the power and the gifts that you have. God gave you gifts to share on this planet at this time, and you are wasting them away if you are not putting them out there, if you're not trusting in them. You're not so special that you were forgotten. Like, how many of us, everyone else is so special, and so, like, Melissa has it, she has the thing. Melanie, she has the thing, but I don't have the thing. Why would you be forgotten? You are a child of God. You are a child of God, divinely created to come here and to create, to express yourself with your gifts, with your talents, with your wisdom. And you are burying it when you're not expressing it, when you're not sharing it. I look to the people that I look up to, Melanie, Christine, Andrea. I look at the people who went before me, who are a testament to what I can do. I am so grateful they did it. I'm so grateful they did it. Because they did it, it let me be a witness that I can do it. And now I get to be one of those people. Thank you, Karen. I get to be one of those people. I get to be a witness and a testimony to other people. You can look at my Facebook. You don't have to scroll back, but 3.5 years. You would see a completely different person who's living a job that is like sucking her soul, stuck at her computer all day. Not that I really posted about that very much. But like, I was a completely different person, and then I chose to own my gifts. I chose to own my talent. I chose to speak powerfully about my gifts and my talents. I can help you pass the exam quickly, easily, with confidence, with ease. That was my little tagline. Pass your exam with ease and confidence. If I didn't brag about the fact that I can do that I can teach you the information you need to know in a way that is easy to understand and make sense and allows you to retain it so you can recall it when you're taking the exam. If I wasn't willing to say that, then all of these thousands of people who have used my products, who have been able to pass their exam and been able to change your life, that never would have happened. I needed to brag about what I can do. I needed to boast about what I can do. But there is a difference when you say, I'm better than you. I'm not better than anyone. I'm just willing to own my gifts. Are you willing to own your gifts? I want you to own your gifts. I want you to own your talents. I want you to own your genius. I want you to wake up to the power that's within you. I was in this room with all these incredible people this past weekend in Florida, and I'm around all these beautiful, amazing women, and they're just like, they're so powerful and they're so talented, and they're just playing so small. And I see the gifts they have. I see the wisdom that they have. And what's so amazing is in the conversations that I had with them, and then we come back in this week on social media, and I'm like, I'm obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with what you are doing. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, you're owning it. You're fully embracing it. You're accepting it. And it's like, that is the power. You are a gift to the planet. You are a gift from God. You are a gift. Are you willing to open yourself up and let the world receive that gift? Let the world receive your impact. Let the world receive your wisdom, your skills, your talents, your genius, whatever it is that you have within you. It was designed and created for you to have this experience now, on this time, in this planet, right here, right now. You were not born in the wrong time. You were born at exactly the right time. You were not born with the wrong things. You were born with all the perfect things. And everything you've experienced, everything you have experienced, the good and the bad and the traumatic and the awful and the whatever, every single thing that you have experienced is perfect to unlock your gifts. And when we can own that, and when we can trust that, and we can shine our gifts into the world, everyone does better for it. Everyone does better for it. Everyone who gets to witness what I have done, everyone who gets to witness what I have created, everyone who gets to be a part of what I have done within my Insurance Exam Queen business and sharing that business, everyone is receiving a positive impact from that. No one is being hurt here. The only hurt is when you decide that I'm better than you and, well, Melissa, she thinks this and she's that. I don't feel that way. You do. You're creating that. Everything I'm doing is not just for me. It's for everyone else to witness. I want to bear witness. I want to bear testimony that you can show up as the creator of your reality, that you can open up your gifts, your skills, your talents. You can walk on the earth sharing those gifts with the planet, and it will help everyone. Everyone will do better when you choose to let your gifts out. When you decide that what you went through in the past is not more important than the gifts that you have to share with the world. It's not. Burying our gifts, playing small, being humble, and not boasting or bragging that we are wildly, incredibly talented and skilled and all these things. You are hurting yourself and the planet when you bury that. But when you allow it out, when you expose the fact that you have incredible gifts and skills and talents, it's going to help you and everyone else. A rising tide raises all ships. When all of us raise our vibration, when all of us raise our consciousness, when all of us come out, when is meant for magic? Oh my God, right? It's next year. Click the link, right? Do you see what's happened to me since I came back from Meant for Magic? Do you see the difference in me right now? Well, I'm fully owning my gifts. I am fully owning my talents. I am fully owning my power through my words. I am a freaking speaker of magic. And I decided to quit playing small when I left that event. I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not hiding my light. I'm not hiding my truth. I'm not hiding the fact that my words move people. My words move people. My words awaken people. You know, I just had someone celebrate $500,000 the other day because they've been listening to my money meditation. I have a little audio that talks about magic. Money can come in from all over the place. You know, you can receive money from anywhere. She's been listening to that on repeat, $500,000. My words are magic. My speaking is magic. And there has been a part of me that has been scared to do. I've been doing it. I've been going live. I've been talking. I've been speaking. But there's been times where I dim it or I'm afraid to say it. I tell even this one, I was like, God, are you really serious right now? I got to go on there and talk about bragging. I got to go on there and talk about being boastful. Yes, yes, yes. I want you to trigger people. I want you to wake people up. And I want you to spread your freaking magic. Open your mouth and talk. And I'm like, fine. Fine. I am owning my gifts. I'm a speaker. I am a mover. I am a preacher. My words have magic. My words have frequency. My words has a resonance. And it's going out into the planet. And I am not holding it back anymore. I am not holding it back anymore. And so you're going to see a lot more coming out of my mouth. A lot more magic. And when we own our gifts, we are creating a positive impact on the world. And so many of us, like I just saw the word God and fear. So many of us have been afraid of God. How often have we gone through church, have we gone through things that make us afraid of God? And it's like the fear, what is that line? The only thing to fear is fear itself. Being afraid of God diminishes our power because God is the one who gave us our power. So if we're afraid of God, we're afraid of our own power. And it's like we have to fully embrace our power as God's children on earth. I am God on earth. You are God on earth. We are expressions of God on earth. And so if we can own that power instead of using that power to keep us small, to have us play small, like we're done. We're done with that. We are owning our gifts. We are owning our talents. We are owning our skills. We are owning our voice. We are owning our truth. And when we share our gifts with the world, everyone does better. It helps out every single person. Everyone is going to have a better experience on this planet when you own your gifts and you share them with the world. Everyone will do better. And there's a million different ways that sharing your gift can result in financial abundance. It's not a requirement that you build a multi-million-dollar business to share your gifts. Like, you can do it in 1,000 million, bajillion different, as many people as there are ways of sharing our gifts and receiving financial abundance from it. Like, I don't even know how this person got $500,000. She didn't even have to share with me how she got it. She just said, I got $500,000. Like, who knows where it comes from? Magic money is magic. It can just show up from anywhere. Our voices are magic. Our frequencies are magic. Our gifts are magic. And we get to share that with the world. And when we think that we're boasting or bragging, you are playing small and you are burying your gifts in the sand. There's a whole Bible thing about it. Like, God gave people money, and then like one person went out and did this and one person buried it. And it was like God was the most upset with the person who buried it. Like, what? Why did you bury it? I gave you a gift. You were supposed to go out there and use it, and you buried it. No one benefits when you bury it. No one does. Not you, not anyone else. How many of you can look at a person and you say, I am so grateful that they shared their gift with the world. I am so grateful that they shared your talent. And why do you think you don't get to be that person? Why do you think that you're so special that you've been forgotten? Like, so unspecial. Why are you the one that God forgot about? It's not how that works. You are a God on earth. You are an expression of him. You're an expression of the creation. You are like one petal of a huge flower. One shiny light on a big old disco ball. You are not forgotten and hidden in a corner. You're doing that to yourself. You're the one building that story and playing into it. God's not. He's just waiting. He's like, I'm just waiting. Let me tell Melissa to wake him up. Melissa's willing to use her voice. Melissa's willing to shake the people on the planet. So I'm gonna speak through her and wake these people up and remind them that they were born with incredible gifts and talents that they're here to share with the world. And when they hide those gifts, it doesn't serve anyone. When they share those gifts, it helps everyone. What I am doing to help people pass the exam at first glance may seem small, like, oh, they're passing a test. They get a different job. No. I see light years beyond that. This person passed their test, got a job, made more money than they ever made before. It changed the relationship with their husband because now they weren't fighting about money. It changed the relationship with their kid because now they're not stressed out. Every person that they talked to set up their policy felt more joy in their life by working with this agent. And that's going to have this massive ripple effect across the whole planet for light years to come. Light years. And if I wasn't willing to own my gifts, none of that could happen. If I wasn't willing to own my talent, my skills, my genius, and if I wasn't willing to put it out there, none of that would happen. I would be a disservice to everyone on the planet. But now I am of service. By sharing my gifts, by opening my mouth, by sharing my talent, by sharing my wisdom, by sharing my knowledge, I am a gift to the planet. And I can't even tell you how many times people tell that to me. Sometimes it's a little scary. Because, like, I literally called a client one time, one of the insurance exam queen people, and I called her and said, hey, this is Melissa, the insurance exam queen. She goes, oh my God, it's like talking to Jesus. I was like, okay, yes, but no, yes, yeah, I get it. Just the other day, I was going through sometimes I have to hold off on responding to my 5-star reviews. So part of my business is that I will always ask that people leave a 5-star review because it is a testament and a witness to other people who are studying for their exams, and they will see, well, this worked for them, so it could work for me, right? So I have accumulated almost 3,000 5-star reviews. We're at 2,800 something. And I get a bunch of them all day long. And sometimes I can't read them all the time because it's like, Melissa, you are a godsend. Melissa, you are God's gift on earth. Melissa, you are the most amazing thing. I am so grateful for you. Like, there's times where I'm like, if I read, I get it sometimes when you're worried about being pride or boastful, because when you're in your ego zone and you're like, I'm the coolest ever and everyone else sucks. But I never feel that. I honestly never feel that. I never feel like I'm better than, I struggle with other people thinking that they think that I'm not as good as them or something like that. I project it outwardly, but I never feel that way myself. But sometimes it's hard to read those comments because it's mirroring back to me that I am God on earth, here to create, here to witness, here to help, here to whatever. And it's like sometimes owning that power is a little scary. It is a little scary to own that power. But when we move beyond that fear and we can see that fear can turn into service, and then that service helps other people, it's like, okay. So I'll sit here and I'll read this comment that people leave. That I'm a godsend. I literally just read one the other. I just had a phone call this morning. I had a phone call with a former coworker, and he was like, I was just thinking about you, and then you called me. This is a godsend. It's a godsend. Like, but do you understand we are all godsends? God sent us here to this earth. We are all godsends. Like, we are all here now at this exact time, in this exact place. Could you imagine if the power of my voice, if I was in a time where we didn't have the internet, who would get to hear me, right? Like, only the people near me. And I like to live secluded, so like no one would hear me. I needed to be born at a time where we had the internet, where we had cameras, where we had this way of speaking, so that more people all around the globe could hear me, because I have a gift in my voice. I have a gift when I speak. I have a gift because I activate people, because I wake people up, because I stir people to move. I awaken the power within them. I remind them that they're incredibly powerful. I get them to realize they're the conscious creator. My voice needs to be spread all over the place. My message needs to be spread all over the place. And so I was born at a time where there's internet and there's cameras and there's social media and there's a way of putting it out there. And that's not being boastful and bragful. That's owning the gifts that God gave me. That is being a servant of the gifts that God has given me. It is not prideful. It is not boastful. It is a freaking gift to the planet. I get to be an expression of God's gift. I get to be a vessel of God's gift. I get to be a voice of God's gift. You are too. Wake up and see it. Wake up and own it. A rising tide raises all ships. And so if all of us were to wake up and realize, wow, I am the creator of my reality, and I'm going to take full freaking ownership of that. I'm going to create my life. I'm going to create the love I experience. I'm going to create all of these things. When we own that, we all do better. It is not hurting anyone to own your talents. It is not hurting anyone to own your gifts. When you are doing it in service of other people, impact equals income. Impact equals income. When I impact the planet, it will come to me back as my income. And that is how I continue to create this wonderful, beautiful life that I live, because I'm constantly on the impact. How many people can we serve today to pass their exam? How many people can we touch today? What other videos do we got to put out? What other ways do we got to serve people? What other ways can we help people know that they can use our services to pass the exam, so that it can change their careers, so that it could change their financial future, so it could change their family, so it could change their relationships for generations to come? I have impact coming out of me constantly. Everything I celebrate, multi-million dollars, almost 3,000 5-star reviews, 70K subscribers on my YouTube channel, all of that represents impact. So I'm just celebrating the impact that I get to have. I'm celebrating the gifts that God has given me that allow me to move through the world. I'm not bragging. I'm not boasting. I'm owning my gifts. And if anyone has a problem with that, it's because you got something inside of you that you should clean up and take out and work through, because you also have gifts. Every single person has a gift. Every single person was born perfectly at this time based on the gift that they have to share with the world. Some of you are burying it. Some of you are like half into it. And others of you are owning it. I'm owning it. And I want to be a witness and a testimony for what it looks like when you own it. The present time, present moment impacting me. Yes. The time that we get to experience the world is a gift. This is a gift. I walk out my back door and I just see the trees and they're all green now with their leaves. And it's been raining for the last few days, so there's like this dewy glow on everything. And I'm like, wow, what a gift. What a gift I get to wake up to every single day. That I get to just step out of my porch and see this beautiful earth that God has created. To see the face of my beautiful baby giggling at me, tickling her daddy's feet this morning. Like, what a gift. And people will say, oh, I got laundry, oh, I got this, oh, I got that, oh, I got this, oh, I got that, instead of looking at all the gifts you have in front of you and all the gifts that are within you. Let's open up our gifts. Gifts are here for us to open. What a funny thing. My mom just gave me a gift today, too. We are the gift. Are you willing to open yourself up and give yourself to the planet? Are you willing to put your impact out there? Or are you going to keep playing small and diminishing the gift that God has given you for this time on this earth right now? I'm inviting you to step into your gifts. I'm inviting you to own your talents and your genius, and I'm inviting you to share your impact with the world. Receive this invitation like it's your freaking Earth's mission, because it is. And I say these things not as Melissa, but as God speaking through me, because that's my gift. And it's a little scary to own it, but it's my gift. I love you all so much. I can't wait to see you open up your gifts. I can't wait for the world to receive your gifts. And I love you. And meet me in Florida next year. Buy the tickets. The link is in the comment. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Bye. Where's my mouse? Oh my gosh, that's so scary sometimes, but I own it. I own it. I love you.